Hello everybody, it's Courtney and I'm back with another video, and I am forcing myself to get up and be happy and seize the day, you know what I mean? I carry on. I've got to. So a lot of that, I was just telling someone yesterday, I don't remember who it was. I can't remember who it was. But I was just telling them that I feel like I'm falling down a hole. A well, maybe. And I'm dragging my arms on the sides, trying to find something to hold on to keep my grip on, so I don't fall to the bottom where I can't get out. And you guys are like the rope. You guys are like the rope that somebody throws down to pull me back out. Of course, my kids and my husband, they're my biggest gift in life. But when things are very rough and there's stuff going on, first off, you don't want to talk to your kids about stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not something that you want to talk about over and over and over, because you don't want to make them sad. Even though you're sad, you don't want to drag them into your sadness too. So you just kind of pretend like everything's okay and nothing's going on, even though you want to cry inside all the time. And then with my husband, I know he's sad too, so once again, I don't want to make it worse for anybody else, with my sadness, because I know they're already sad. So I hold it in. And with you guys, I can unload, I can talk about everything that's going on, I can just let it all out, you know? And that's what makes you guys the rope. You guys always support me, always have my back, and just never disappoint me. Not disappoint, but never let me down. You never let me fall. You're always there to help me back up when I do. Well, I don't ever hit the bottom, because if I did, it would be bad. I have hit bottom before, and it took me years to be okay again. So I'm not letting that happen again. I can't afford to let that happen again. So I'm going to get my ass up, do my makeup, blah, blah, blah. My husband reminded me this morning, I need to put something, because this door's driving me nuts. So my husband reminded me this morning, he's like, you need to get the Christmas tree out. And I was like, oh yeah, you know what? I am going to get into the goddamn Christmas spirit today. I'm doing it. So I went and found my, can you see this? My elf shirt. Oh my God, Santa! I think everybody loves Elf. And then I got my red and black. I had to get the red in there somewhere, which actually I'm going to take this off because I don't need two shirts on inside. Especially in the bathroom, because the bathroom is freezing when I first come in, but after about 5 minutes, it's hot in here. So, anyways, and then I've got my little snowflake earrings. Mike bought me these for Christmas last year, or maybe my birthday. Christmas or my birthday last year. And, I didn't even get to wear them because he bought them, oh, God. He bought them for, like I said, Christmas or my birthday or something. And they're kind of like Christmassy. I mean, I guess you wear them all winter, but whenever I see snowflakes, I think of, you know, or snowflake clothes or anything like that, I think of Christmas. I don't think of winter altogether, you know what I mean? So I didn't really get to wear them last year, so I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna wear those. And then my little red geode earrings and my red velvet necklace. And I think that's all my accessories. I was gonna wear a red bandana, but I decided to go with the gray because the sleeves of this shirt is gray. So yeah, I am getting Christmased the F out, and I'm going to make sure that I make the house feel warm and cozy and all that for Christmas this year, because we need it. We need a little extra cheer around here, you know? With everything that's happened, a little extra cheer ain't gonna hurt nothing. So anyways, so I'm going to take the palettes that I showed you guys yesterday, and I'm going to make a Christmas look for my Christmas attire. Like I said, I am trying my best to I just gotta not pull through, because obviously I'm going to pull through, but I've just gotta fake it until I make it, I guess, you know? And getting on video does help a lot, actually. And I don't know, I was telling somebody this yesterday, that the video that I made yesterday, it actually made me happy. And I don't know, it's sad because I don't know the difference anymore. But I don't know if I was genuinely happy, or if I'm just so used to throwing on the mask and masking all my problems that I was faking it. I don't know. But either way, I felt better. And I think it's because I was talking. Because talking about things always helps me. So I think it genuinely does do positive, even if it is masking. Like I said, fake it until I make it. And I don't think that that's a bad thing in a situation where you're down in a low place and you need out. I just think that if that's what you need to do, then do it. And that's what I'm going to do right now. Once again, I realized yesterday that palette, like, for some reason the lighting in here did not show, like, how gorgeous these shadows are. Oh, I think you can see it now. The sparkles and stuff. Oh my gosh. Like, that lighting yesterday did no justice to this palette. It is freaking beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my L'Oreal True Match Lumi Shimmerista powder. I love this stuff. I'm going to be sad when I run out. And I went ahead and used that for my highlight today, because I wanted to do, like, a really light highlight, like snowy and glowy and bluey, you know, all that. I figured that a white highlight would, I don't know, make me look like the Ice Queen or something, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to go in with that for my, I don't know why I do my highlight first, but I just always have. I do my highlight, then my lid, and then my crease. I've just always done it like that. Don't know why. But it's a habit. Somebody just uploaded, I don't think it was anybody that I watch religiously, because I would have known their icon. But yeah, so another thing is I said this on Twitter, and sometimes I repeat myself in videos for like over things that I've already said, like on Twitter or something, just because if I think it's something important to say, I know that some of the people that watch me don't have Twitter. So if you ever hear me repeating things that I've already said on Twitter, that's why. Because I think that it was important enough to repeat for the people that don't have Twitter. And I said this on Twitter earlier, and it's just so true. What did I say? Now I forgot. Oh, I found Bubba's Going Places collar earlier. I was looking for something, and I opened a drawer, and his collar was in there. His special collar, special occasion collar, which is this one. It's got the rhinestones, and it's got Darth Vader on it, and then the inside of it's glittery. And it's got the little charm on it and all that. And we'd put it on him when we were taking pictures, going somewhere, special occasion. And I cried for an unreasonable amount of time over that. And in ways, I feel like, why am I so sensitive? Like I feel like weak crying or getting upset or showing emotion. I feel weak doing that. And I know what it is. It's because I went for so long with being emotionless, and feeling nothing at all, and just feeling empty, that whenever I got my mental health in order and started taking care of my mental health, I started feeling things. And now my feelings are intense feelings. Like if I'm really sad, I'm really sad. If I'm happy, I'm really happy. I'm really excited. I'm really, yay. And I'm just not used to that. So I just feel like such a weenie whenever I do cry or something, because I'm not used to crying. And I'm just like, I guess I am an emotional person, and like the last, since I got on Wellbutrin has been amazing for me. No other medication has ever helped me like Wellbutrin has. I used to think that, Celexa helped, but now that I've been on a medication that actually helps, no, it didn't. I think that it was basically like a placebo. I just thought that it, was helping a little bit because I wanted it to. But since I got on Wellbutrin and was on it for a few months, I just started finally feeling okay again. Like I could begin to have emotions and feelings and care about things, and because before I didn't care. I mean, I cared about my kids and major stuff like that, but car breaks down, I don't care. Somebody breaks in my house and steals everything, I don't care. Who cares? So yeah, so now, I have a lot more emotions, and I'm putting that same, color in my corners of my eyes, to make them pop, or to make the other shadows pop, really. And then, so with that comes my husband being like, huh? Because he tells me sometimes, because I'll be like, well, you don't think it hurts my feelings when this, or you hurt my feelings by that, and I have to tell him that now, because he's like, he said this to me yesterday, he's like, I forget that you have feelings. And I know that sounds really bad and a really shitty thing to say, but I understand why he says that, because for the first, I don't know, more than a couple years we were together, I was not an emotional person. I just felt blah all the time. And I am so glad that I had him to love me through the bad times, because now that it's starting to get good again, I'm glad that I have him to share it with, and that I didn't run him off with my shitty behavior for the first couple years. And Autumn was not planned, but I thank God for her every day, because because I wanted a child so bad that I couldn't stand it. That's one of the reasons why I was the way I was, and I was so depressed and in a hole, is because of child loss. And so I thank God every day, obviously, because I wanted a child. But two, and this is, I'm using sorcery out of this palette. And number two is because, honestly, I think I don't know. I think Mike would have stuck around with me, until I got through my shit, because he loved me in the beginning, and I was going through a lot of shit. He helped me get clean. He helped me get this house back together, and, you know, he helped me a lot. And that's before I got pregnant with Autumn. But do I know if he would have dealt with me for as long as he did before I finally got the right help? I don't know. If we didn't have Autumn, if we didn't have a family, I mean, I don't know if he would have. I would like to say that he would have, but I also can't say that it would have made him a bad guy to not deal with me, because I hated myself. I couldn't stand myself, so why the fuck would I expect a man to stick around whenever I can't even stand myself? So how's anybody else going to be able to stand me? But somehow he loved me through it. I don't give him enough credit sometimes for just how much he has been there for me with. And I'm sure that it was hard for him, you know? But he stuck with me through it, and I cannot ever say that he's not a good man just for that alone. Hell, most guys, if they would find out that, well, I guess we were together for almost a year when I got pregnant with Autumn, but still, because Mike was 35 when we got together. He's 40 now. So he's 34 when we got together. And he didn't want any more kids. And whenever I told him I was pregnant, a lot of guys would have ran off, because we hadn't been together, that long. She wasn't planned. A lot of dudes would have been like, fuck you. But, he stuck around, and he's just really been there for me, and I really appreciate him. But at the same time, like, now that I'm over my shit, he forgets that my feelings do get hurt now, and my feelings do impact me now, because for so long he could have said whatever to me and I've been like, fuck you, who cares, whatever, I don't give a shit what you say. I wouldn't have cared. But now I do care, and now I do get my feelings hurt when he says certain things, and I have to remind him, and he's like, I'm sorry, I just don't even think about it, because it used to be that you wouldn't give a shit what I said, and I didn't think that I could hurt your feelings ever. Which at that time was true. I didn't give a shit. It's been a while, since I got on that medication, but old habits die hard, and I understand that, so I don't get mad at him, but I do have to remind him sometimes. I don't even know what this video was supposed to be about, talking-wise. I just kind of got on here and started bullshitting. Oh, those are so pretty. I wish you guys could see the sparkles that I'm seeing, so you could see how pretty these are. And, I know that they didn't look like they're very pigmented or whatever, but it says, because I was reading it, and it does say on the back, formulas, matte, metallic, foil, and sheer iridescent. So some of these are supposed to be just, I guess, a top layer, or, if you just want something light or whatever, to go with that. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the Monroe Walk palette, and I'm going to use this dark green right here for my crease. But yeah, I'm very blessed that my husband wasn't like, fuck off, a long time ago. And now that things are getting better, much better, the last 3 years, things have just been improving. The first 5 years, we had rough times, shit was hard. It was not easy. But now that things are going much better, things have been easier, I've been feeling myself again, just all that. of course, something had to knock us back down a peg, you know? And that's how it feels. Like, every time things are going really, really great and good and blah, 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 it just feels like something's just waiting to knock you down a peg. Like, huh, you really thought that you were gonna do good and no problems were gonna arise? You're funny. But maybe I'm just being, I don't know, skeptical is probably not the right word. So I had somebody ask me, or tell me that they'd like to hear more about my ghosts the other day. Actually, it was yesterday. And I was thinking that maybe I would film like an update video, because stuff does happen here all the time. It's just that it's not like, oh my god, kind of things, you know. Things get moved, misplaced, or not misplaced, but moved, basically, or hidden, because our ghosts are little jokesters, and they like to hide things and move things and make us look stupid, searching in the same spot over and over and over again, because we know we put the car keys on the table, and the car keys aren't on the table, and we'll find them in some random place, like, you know, under the couch, or under the couch cushion, or, like, that's where they were last time. Like, we did not put them there. So, our ghosts are more mischievous. So I don't know if everybody really wants to hear about that often. So I usually don't say anything unless something, like, of interest happens, or somebody asks about it. And I've had 2 people ask me recently how my ghosts were doing. So if you guys would like to hear some more about my ghosts, let me know, and I will do that, because I'm gonna try to get back into filming, you know, a good bit, because I do enjoy it. And I know me, and whenever I start to get depressed, I don't enjoy anything. All my enjoyment goes out the door. And I'm not just gonna I'm just not gonna sit here and let it happen this time. I'm going to try my best to make myself keep going, because I think that's the best thing to do in this situation. I think just, I mean, what else can I do? Just give up and be like, okay, just let me get so depressed I can't even get out of bed again. I can't afford it. So, YouTube helps. Like I said, YouTube helps me a lot. And I appreciate you guys so much. And I know that I've been saying that, like, a ton, but, like, I really, really don't think that you guys understand how much you guys have helped me through this. Like, Mandy, Dory, Crazy Daisy, she has been just so caring through this. She's an animal lover, so she's very understands, and she's very compassionate and kind, and, you know, so is Dory, and so is Mandy, and Irish Dragon Lady, and We See You, and Captain Napton, and all my friends that I talk to have just been so understanding. And Randy, it's Randy's life. You guys know who Randy is. She PayPal'd me, and, like, that woman doesn't owe me anything. We're not, like, I like her, and she likes me, but we're not, like, friends, you know, and we don't talk in the DMs, and we don't, like, chit-chat or anything like that. So for her to help me out, that was awesome. And I just appreciate you guys so much, because you guys don't have to support me. You can tell me to fuck off and go cry about it somewhere else, you know? I mean, you could. I would not like that, but, you know, you could. So yeah, I just want to reiterate all the time how much I do appreciate you guys, because I mean it. It's awesome how you guys have stood beside me. was gonna do that brick red. But I think it's a little too... I thought there was a red in here, but apparently I'm just crazy. I guess I'm gonna go with the shiny red. I was trying to find a matte one, but the only matte red is a little bit too dark, I think, and I don't feel like digging out any more palette. Yeah, that one's really dark. I don't feel like digging out any more palettes, so we're gonna go with the shiny red. Oh, wrong one. Where's it at? There we go. And I'm going to do my lower lash liner with this. Just for a little pop of red. If it wasn't already clear that I was doing Christmas makeup, you know, the red will let everybody know. Sorry, stuff keeps popping up. And I'm never sure if it's a message or a video or what until I go, because I'm blind. I need to get my glasses so bad so I can get my driver's license. So that I don't have to depend on anybody else to go to the freaking grocery store. Because I've been needing to go to the grocery store for like a week now. But I've not felt like doing anything. You know? So, I don't know. Oh, I just got that. I just heard something. I don't know what that was. I don't know if you guys heard that crash, but that's why I kind of stopped there for a second. But I don't know. I was just telling oh my god, I have to tell you guys, oh my god, this is almost a half an hour long. I gotta end this. I'm literally just gonna put a little bit of mascara on. So, I think it's impossible to put on liner without opening your mouth. At least a little bit. I mean, my eyes look red. Anyways, so let me put on, I hate myself in red lipstick, but I'm gonna do it. Do it for the YouTube, where they used to say, do it for the gram, or do it for the, what was that called? Do it for the Vine. Stupid. People are stupid. I'm just so nice. I'm stupid too, so, you know, no worries. I do stupid stuff on the daily. I wish YouTube would stop shutting off my comments, man. Like, none of my videos are for children. None of them. Not a one. I cuss like a sailor. Children are not welcome in my channel. And I don't know why they don't go based on your analytics. Like, why not just do that and make it, you know, if they're not sure, just go based on your analytics. Like, if there's no kids watching me, which I know that there's not more than 20 kids that watch me, and I don't know why that many would even be watching me, but I know a few of Patience's little friends have watched me here and there, especially when she used to be in the videos with me, but she hasn't been in the videos with me since all this stupid COPPA shit, so I don't know why any kids will be watching me. So I doubt even 10 kids watch me. That's being liberal. So I don't understand why they would think to shut off my comment section. It is so stupid. And they do it all the time. I don't see it happening to everybody either. It'd be different if it happened to everybody, but it just seems like they target certain people. Like, do I look like a child or something? I get carded all the time, and people tell me I don't look almost 30, but I don't think I look like a child. I've been told a couple times I look like I'm 12, but I don't think that has anything to do with my looks. I think that has to do with my being short. I'm using Better Than Sex mascara. Better Than Sex. Without that. And I don't know what accent that was, so fight me. gotta go to the grocery store so bad. I think I just said that a minute ago, but I've been really like, man. Oh, my nose is running. I've just been avoiding everything for like the last week. But I'm gonna have to go, so yay. Perfect day to do my makeup if I'm going out anyway. Alright, so there's that. And then I hate myself in red lipstick, but we're gonna go with that anyways. Oh, this actually smells good. It smells like, kind of like fruity. I don't know. I didn't think that Revlon lipsticks had a smell to them, but apparently they do. I try not to overdo my lips too much, but like my Cupid's bow is like oddly bigger than the rest of my lip, so it looks funny like if I don't go above my actual lip on the sides at least a little bit, because my Cupid's bow is large, but the rest of my lip is thin, so yay. I always have like the shape of my Cupid's bow though, because it's very heart shaped. Okay. And I think that I am... Oh, did I just mess that up? Probably. Who cares? Okay, guys. So, I don't know why I'm doing that, because I don't even make my own thumbnails, so it's not like it's gonna actually give me that for a thumbnail. I don't know. I don't know how to make thumbnails. Do you guys know how to choose your thumbnail though? Because I've heard this, that they like will take 3 screenshots from throughout your video, and you can just pick one of those to make the thumbnail. But I always just had like whatever they choose is my thumbnail, because I don't know how to set it as something else. So, if you guys know how to do the pick one of 3 thing, let me know, because I'd like to actually, you know, try to start doing a little bit better with my presentation and all that kind of stuff. I'd like to start taking this a little bit more seriously. I'm at 650 subscribers, so, I mean, once I hit 1,000, I'm probably, I don't know, maybe gonna buy a camera to actually make semi-decent content. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming, and I'm sure that leave me a comment if you're still here. Mike, if you're still here, you get an award right now. I'm awarding you with the most epic motherfucker award right now. And I love you. And you're probably one of my besties, because only one of my besties could listen to me talk for 34 minutes straight. So, thanks for hanging out with me, and thanks for giving me a place to vent. I appreciate you guys so much once again, and hopefully I made sense with the stuff I was talking about, because I don't even know what I was talking about. Love you guys.